everybody, and welcome to another Amazing Facts video with your host Mr. Amazing. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification button so you never miss out on a video. Today's video is about amazing animals you never heard of. Our first amazing animal is called the dikt, which when frightened runs at 26 miles per hour and whistles through its nose, which is why it's called the dikt. This animal is a kind of antelope, but is the miniature version of an antelope. It's probably smaller than the dog you own. They're about 12 to 15 inches high, and they only weigh about 20 pounds each. They live in South and West Africa. Because of their small size, they're hunted by most wild animals such as lions and tigers. But interestingly enough, one of their main preys is monitor lizards. Monitor lizards love the taste of these small antelopes. Humans also hunt them for their skins, unfortunately. The fossa is a large-ish carnivore living on the island of Madagascar. This is the only island that it lives on. It hunts the lemurs of the island and likes to snack on them. We don't know a whole lot about them because they live in very remote areas and there's very few of them left alive outside captivity. Inside captivity they live up to about 20 years each. They're only about 31 inches long, but their tail is another 31 inches, so this doubles their total length. They weigh about 15 pounds for the female and around 19 pounds for the male. These animals are just as natural at home in trees as they are on the ground. They like to live in either. We thought they were nocturnal animals because we rarely saw them, but then we found out that's just because they're so rare. They are actually daytime animals. The octopi, sometimes called the forest giraffe, because they refuse to live on the savannas or plains and like to live inside the woods and forests. These are extremely solitary animals which do not like to live in groups and roam in around a 3 to 4 kilometre area each. They only meet up when it's time to mate or in similar circumstances. They have an extremely long tongue, up to 18 inches in length. They are able to lick their own ears and eyes, which keeps them clean. They mostly like to eat plants and vegetables, but unlike giraffes, they don't like to eat top tree vegetables and leaves. They like to eat the ones at ground level. The maned wolf, with a shoulder length of up to 35 inches, is the highest wild canine in the world, although it is not anywhere near the heaviest, because it only weighs up to about 40 to 50 pounds. American countries such as Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, Peru, etc. By this name, it is not a wolf, nor is it a fox, a dog, a jackal, or any other similar wild canines. It is yet to be classified, as scientists are not exactly sure where to fit it. Its closest relative is a wolf, but it is not an actual wolf itself. The sternosed mole has over 500,000 sensors on its nose. It can identify in less than 2 seconds what is food and what is not food, and in less than 2/10 of a second it will eat this food. It is the fastest eating mammal in the entire world. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, maybe drop a like, subscribe or share. Thank you. Swim. They don't just dig for food, they can last in the water for up to 30 seconds breathing. They will eat small fish, small plant life and other things in the water. They will also, of course, burrow for food, like most moles, but they prefer to eat underwater. They are nature's eating machine. The goby jerboa is a small mammal which lives in the jumping mammal category. It can jump very high. It is also known as the kangaroo of this species. They like to live in deserts, mostly in the Gobi Desert of China and Mongolia, and in certain African deserts. They grow up to about 6 inches, but their tail is another 9 inches long, so this adds a good bit of length to their size. The colour of their fur will exactly match the colour of their environment, which will be either brown, yellow, or maybe a slightly dark colour depending on which desert they live in. This terrifying looking poodle mutt has long brown antennas, dark bulging eyes, and white furry skin, which makes it look like a monster. But that long furry hair might not be that good to touch, because moths are known to use their hair for smelling and similar purposes. So you'll probably smell interesting if you ever touch this particular moth. I don't know which family this moth belongs to, so it does not have a Latin or scientific name yet. It lives in Venezuela, as the name would suggest, the Venezuelan poodle moth. It is not known to exist any other country in the wild, but it has been known to occasionally fly from South America to North America. Well, moving away from the scary moths and onto the cute chickens, the silky chicken, which makes an ideal pet because of its calm nature, is a popular breed of chicken these days. It is believed these chickens originated in ancient Asia, and they don't really look like chickens at all. They look more like bunnies with 2 legs and extra fur. Another thing that makes these chickens stand out is they do not have white skin or even yellow skin like some chickens. No, these chickens have very dark black skin or occasionally dark blue skin. Their bones also are blue or black. That is a strange chicken indeed. Another interesting fact is most chickens have 4 toes. Same with other similar birds like turkeys. But this chicken does not. This chicken has 5 toes, just like humans. This bizarre looking primate likes to live very high up in the treetops. They are solitary animals which live on their own. They have a very unusual shape on their fingers and toes. This is so they can claw into the trees. They like to dig out small holes in the trees to find tasty bugs and other treats inside the trees, which they then pull out with their claw-like fingers and snack on them. Very large and sensitive ears, similar to bats in this regard. This helps them locate the food inside the tree, otherwise they might not be able to find it so easily. They are a square-like animal. They have the teeth of a mammal, which confused people at first. But now we know that they are not a square-like animal at all. The Patagonian mura is a very large, hair-like rodent, but it is a rodent. They live in Argentina in large settlements of up to 70 animals each. They are a running species. They have strong hind legs to run easily from predators. They are herbivores, living mostly on cactus, grass, and similar things near desert-like areas. Other than the beaver and the capybara, this is the largest rodent in the entire world. They are an extremely vocal animal, using grunts, screams, whistles, and other similar sounds for many forms of communication. Well, folks, that was a video about some amazing strange animals you might have never heard of. Tomorrow we've got an interesting video as well. It's going to be a video about real-life ghost ships. Yes, the real-life abandoned ghost ships of the world. Well, until tomorrow, we hope you have a very amazing day. This is Mr. Amazing saying goodbye.